Let's start in the nation's capital. It is now official. Justice Olukayode Ariwoola has retired as the 22nd Chief Justice of Nigeria as he turns 70 today. Justice Ariwoola was born on the 22nd of August 1954. He graduated from the University of Ife, now Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile Ife, Osun State, where he obtained his bachelor's degree in law. He was called to the bar and got enrolled at the Supreme Court of Nigeria as a solicitor and advocate in July 1981. Justice Ariwoola started his career as a State Counsel on National Youth Service Corps at the Ministry of Justice, Akure, Ondo State, and later as a legal officer in the Ministry of Justice, Oyo State, until 1988 when he voluntarily left the state civil service for private practice. He had worked as counsel in chambers of Chief Ladosu Ladapo San between October 1988 and July 1989 when he established Olukayode Ariwoola Co, and that's a firm of legal practitioners and consultants in Oyo town in August 1989, and where he was appointed in November 1982 as a Judge of Oyo State. Justice Ariwoola, before his elevation to the Supreme Court, served as Justice of the Court of Appeal in Kaduna, Enugu, and Lagos divisions. On the 22nd of November 2011, he was elevated to the bench of the Supreme Court and was appointed Substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria on June the 27th, 2022. His appointment as CJN followed the resignation of Justice Tanko Mohammed. Justice Ariwoola was formally confirmed Chief Justice by the Nigerian Senate on 21st September 2022. And barring any last-minute change, Justice Kudirat Kekere-Ekun will be succeeding Justice Ariwoola as Chief Justice of Nigeria in acting capacity, pending her confirmation by the Nigerian Senate. Justice Kekere-Ekun is the second most senior justice in the bench of the Supreme Court, and she was last week nominated by the National Judicial Council as his 106th meeting to take over from Justice Olukayode Ariwoola. Upon the President's approval, Justice Kekere-Ekun will become the second female CJN, the first being Justice Miriam Mukhtar, who held the position from July 2012 to November 2014.
The impact he has made in the Supreme Court and the judiciary at large. I recall it was during his term that the Supreme
Well, let's take a break now. When we return, we'll bring you more stories. Stay with us. As part of efforts to maintain the quality and integrity of the Nigerian standard passport, the federal government has approved an upward review of the fees for the passport effective the 1st September. Now, based on this review, the 32-page passport booklet with 5-year validity, previously earlier priced at 35,000 naira, will now be 50,000 naira, while the 64-page passport booklet with 10-year validity, which was 70,000 naira, will be 100,000 naira. The fees remain unchanged in the diaspora. The Nigerian Immigration Service says it regrets any inconvenience this increase might cause prospective applicants and assured Nigerians of its unwavering commitment to transparency and quality service delivery at all times. Let's now talk politics. Acting chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Umaru Damagum, says the criticism against his leadership will not deter him from ensuring that there is stability within the party. The acting chairman also inaugurated committees on reconciliation and disciplinary action. TVC News senior correspondent Femi Akonde reports.
This is the inauguration of the committees on national reconciliation and disciplinary actions. Another attempt to reorganize the People's Democratic Party after 3 successive election defeats has severely fractured Nigeria's main opposition party. A previous reconciliation committee saddled with the task of settling differences between aggrieved members, led by former President of the Senate, Bukola Saraki, had submitted its report just before the 2023 general election. But the fallout of that election has created a need for another reconciliatory effort.
I'm free, very clear. The truth must be told all the time. This party should not be allowed to die.
The acting national chairman of the PDP, who has increasingly faced criticisms from different quarters, both within and outside the party, says he is unfazed, but committed to ensuring the stability and progress of the party.
People are making me very popular lately. Anytime you open social media, television, it's Damagun, Damagun. Honestly speaking, I've started contemplating it's high time I throw my self into the ring to also buy for the presidency of this country. Because I've become popular, even though negative to bring me down, but I'm not deterred. I have a responsibility to this party to keep it safe and stable.
Two prominent members of the People's Democratic Party, Olagunsoye Oyinlola and Tom Ikimi, have their jobs cut out as they chair the reconciliation and disciplinary committees. But executing this task at hand will not be a walk in the park. Recent diatribes from the Minister of FCT, Nyesom Wike, who is an aggrieved member of the PDP, another from Ikenga Ugochinyere, a PDP lawmaker, and criticisms from the elder statesman Edwin Clark may have complicated an already bad situation.
You will agree with me that unfortunately bickering, small and big fights, and all sorts of internal strikes have been the bane of our strength. Bitterness and recriminations are almost a permanent threat to our existence as a political party.
The People's Democratic Party has already fixed its gaze on the 2027 general election. The establishment of these committees is just one of many other steps to reposition a once dominant political party that held sway at the federal government for 16 years. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Abuja.
And as the PDP inaugurates reconciliatory and disciplinary committees, Chieftain and former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the party, Diron Deyemi, joins me now on the news. Good to have you join us.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So one of the complaints, as is where, of some members of your party is about the leadership of the party. And some of us have asked the acting chairman of the party to resign. It is that same chairman who has now inaugurated this committee. How does that work, and how will that, help alleviate some of these complaints coming from members of the party?
It's quite unfortunate that I have to tell you that PDP is in a complete mess. Nothing is going right for the party as at now. Because where do I start from? The chairman who is setting up a reconciliation committee, even himself needs reconciliation with the member of the National Working Committee to start with. And we don't understand, even the man that is being selected to be the chairman of the reconciliation committee ought to know that the whole thing will have to start from the people that even inaugurated them. If the head is rotten, you can be assured that there's nothing going right with the whole body. I don't understand. I don't even understand the whole essence of the reconciliation. Who is reconciling who? The whole party, right from the chairman to the heads of the show, they are in crisis. And these are the people that are setting up reconciliation to go and reconcile who? People who are supposed to take care of the party have abandoned it. And these are the governors. Not only did the governors sit down together and realize that this is the platform that made them to become whoever they are today. It is not right to destroy that ladder. Not until they realize that party will continue to be in the mess. Because PDP is structured in a way that it is he who pays the piper that dictates the tune. They are the one that have the money. They are the one that should cut short. They are the one that are financing the party. So they need to put everybody in place. And if you want to start reconciliation, the only two pillars are causing crisis in PDP, Atiku and Wike. Remove the two of them, PDP will reconcile. There's nothing to reconcile again. Wike
But
is holding the jugular of the party. And Atiku's ambition is holding down the party. And with the two of them disagreeing, with the two of them having the members of the party queuing behind them, PDP will not move forward.
But we've also seen people, members of your party like Ugochinyere Ikenga and Chief Bode George also, stating some grievances they have within the party. And so I want to ask you, because it seems like all of this have happened, just after the PDP primaries, presidential primaries, nothing has remained in the party. Why is it so difficult? I know you have mentioned Wike and Atiku, but why is it that there is no one who can rise to the occasion to resolve these issues, even as we see what's playing out in Rivers State?
That is the unfortunate part that is where we are in this crisis till now. Nobody will face Wike and tell him that what he is doing is wrong. And nobody is ready to tell Atiku the right thing. And even the BOT among themselves, they are even divided. They are not speaking with one word. As elderly as they are, they cannot put their foot down and say, yes, this is what we want in this party. And just like I said, they don't have that power. I mean the BOT himself. The BOT, they don't have the power. It is the governor. It is the governor. They need to sit down. They are the one that has the money that are financing the party. You cannot finance the party and not have a say in what goes wrong or what goes right there. But among themselves, is there that unity? That is the issue. So I believe the solution is with the governors. Let the governors take up the challenge and say, yes, we want to restore the sanity of this party.
And by the governor, you mean who?
All PDP governors.
All right. So I also want to ask you if it's possible, because the idea of this is to ensure that PDP reposition itself as the leading alternative in the country. But do you see the possibility of that with these new committees?
No, not at all. Not in any way. A party that's in a crisis cannot render any useful opposition to a sitting government. No. Even within the PDP, we have governors who are even praising the opposition, who are saying, yes, Bola Tinubu is trying his best. We have within the opposition, the PDP, a serving minister who is always defending the federal government. So where is the opposition? Which role are we playing? We are not playing any role. We are not an alternative political party to APC. Until the governors knows and realize the importance of reconciliation in PDP, we continue to be in this mess. Since the primary election of Atiku, we have been in this mess and we are still in it. So where is the hope? We are frustrated. The membership are frustrated. Nobody is happy with what is going on. But PDP is an institution. It will not die. Not that it will die. But we don't want this crisis to continue and linger more than necessary, that even next time we will not even be able to produce a presidential candidate.
All right, Chieftain, former Deputy National Publicity Secretary of the party, Duro Odeyemi, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.